it doesn't appear I have to go to the divine tree. It appears I have to go just a little bit north, which...
It's like you said, Junko. I'm running out of time. Hang on, you two.
So,
I'm
let
coming
me
for
see
you.
if I got it correct. Because it's going to be very important that now I have to cleanse the sword. Which simply means I have to go just a bit north in order to do that. No, I don't have to do that. So let's just enshrine a few things. Alright. Okay. Alright, so...
Again? Stop trying to manipulate.
Dude! Dude! Dude, I swear to... I'm telling you, man. You're starting to piss me off, man. You're starting to piss me off.
Because you choose to. I'm
Shit.
moving forward.
I was starting to become irrationally angry with them. Alright, so it looks like I have to continue the rest of the way around. From here, I have to go this way. And then it looks like that little hook there, this area right here, leads to where I can bless and cleanse the sword. So I have to continue this way until I find... Alright, so not this way in particular, but I will just go ahead and check here. I have to go around to this way. This way to the left. Dude! Fucking die, man! I'm telling you, man, I'm a little more upset now that I'm like this close to getting one of the other endings. Like, I am so good, man. Dude. I'm so angry. And there's nothing I can do about it either. I gotta wait for the little fucking amoebas or anemones to just fucking go the fuck away. Alright, here we go. This is the area I'm supposed to go to, correct? Is it?
I'm going to be in trouble if I don't find a new weapon soon.
It's okay. This one's gonna get a whole lot better.
This is the oldest Oinari-sama in town.
Inari Shushi. And here we go. Another trophy. Be free of your hatred is the trophy I just got now. Which I'm guessing is one of the hidden trophies the game is telling me I gotta do something. Alright.
I'm fine now. From now on, I can take a stand on my own.
Alright, so now that I got that out of the way, I could use the sword freely and get just one of the endings I need to get with it. Once the sacred sword has been purified, it will no longer provide you with any protection. Likewise, it will no longer repair itself when sheathed. Instead, you need to rely on toolkits to restore its durability. You know what? I'm an idiot. It's painfully obvious that I am an idiot, but it looks like the durability has been restored for just about all of my weapons now. Which means I can now use this freely, and the only thing I have to worry about now is getting toolkits, which, truth be told, I probably shouldn't have gotten rid of those. However, I still have... Yeah, I still... Restore spare weight. Yeah, I have the otter. I'm good. Even though I really shouldn't have gotten rid of the one thing I probably need the most of. Especially now that I've got the... Wait. Hold on. No fucking way. Hold on. Okay. That's not right. You mean to tell me I was a better fighter and better user of this weapon when it was cursed? Dude, fuck off. That was starting to piss me off. But yeah. That wasn't the move. That's not the heavy when the sword was cursed. That's... Why? Why did they change the heavy strike with the blessed and cleansed and purified sword with the cursed sacred sword? Why did they change the movesets? That makes no sense. Why would they do that? Sincerely, one of the dumbest fucking things I've seen so far. Oh, so you blessed the dirty, bad, cursed sword? Here you go. We fucked your movesets. Enjoy. I'm like, no.
Even the town?
What?
I need to hurry home.
Why? That makes precisely jack and shit when it comes to making sense. It doesn't make sense. I'm angry. I'm upset. I'm so upset. I hate. That's so stupid. Yeah, you blast one of the best weapons in the game, it makes it arguably a worse weapon. That makes precisely no sense at all. But yeah, thanks game. If only to get one of the few endings in the game that I haven't got yet. I'm like super upset though. I'm so upset. That's stupid. Ridiculous. Retarded even.
Wait. This place is still untouched?
Blood! He's bleeding! Somebody! Help! I'll go get a grown-up!
Calm down. It's just scared. That's all. It's okay. No need to be afraid. You alright? That's a lot of blood. Gotta get you fixed up.
Thanks.
Are you all right? How dare it bite kids? Beat that thing to death!
I'm Kotoyuki. What's your name?
I'm Hinako. Shimizu Hinako.
I didn't even remember that.
Go away.
All right. Like I say, changing the heavy strike for the sword because you get a blasting cleanse is fucking stupid. Easily one of the dumbest things I've seen this game throw at me. And this game has thrown a lot of bullshit my way, like, truly. I'm actually more impressed at the ridiculousness of this thing. I really am. Like, completely and utterly stupefied. And another EMA. Oh, okay. I picked up another Diary of Revenge, okay. On the 21st, 13 Ibisu Gaoka residents were brutally killed in broad daylight. The police department has yet to find the killer. Kinshu Paper, Morning Edition, May 22nd, Meiji 13, 1880. This was a truly horrible incident. Police investigations pulled up nothing, and construction on a large-scale dam began soon after, drawing a whole new workforce to Ibisu Gaoka that rapidly developed the town. Before long, everybody had forgotten about that mass murder. However, I, have not forgotten. There is something very peculiar about this incident. According to multiple eyewitness reports, the killer was a giant of a man, over 2 meters tall, who had covered himself head to toe in tree bark and roots fashioned into a kind of armor. On top of all that, he also wore a no mask. He marched around the town preaching the following: "You worship false idols, the foxes lead you astray, destroy their foul statues. If reverence is not given to the divine tree, then that water dragon shall arise once more to bring calamity upon this land." The men proceeded to butcher everyone in his path with a katana. I'd wager that the perpetrator was some kind of divine tree faith fanatic. To the followers of the old practices, the transition of faith from the divine tree to the Inari statue is surely seen as an unforgivable act of blasphemy. It's entirely possible that the strange guise he wore was to replicate the giant monk who founded the religion from the Kamakura period. According to another eyewitness report, we also know what happened to the man in his final moments. This too, unsurprisingly, has been made out into some kind of divine happening. A thick fog swept in, and from it appeared a pack of eerily glowing foxes. They circled around the man, surrounding him, and then everything was swallowed by the fog, leaving nothing behind. What juvenile drivel. Okay, so I'm getting that this guy, he would slowly, progressively start to believe that what was happening is not nearly just absurd and insane, Alright,
Nothing but a
let's
hive of monsters
get a
now.
few things straightened out here. So now that I have 2 emas. Alright, stamina. And health. Alright. So I need to progress my health forward a little bit in order to get this all maxed out. So my health and sanity are looking pretty good, and stamina too. Yeah, the kitchen knife is going to be a lot more useful.
Leave me alone! I'm not going to become one of you!
Whew. Dude, fucking A. Dude. Just die. Just die. Alright, so now I can just continue to the Shimizu residence. I no longer have to worry about any of this bullshit. Yeah, just continue straight ahead. So I know how to get there
Not
now.
much further, partner.
So yeah, there'll be plenty of enemies to eliminate and take care of. Like these guys right now. Alright. Okay. So we're back at the Hinako residence again.
It's got my home too.
Actually, is there anything worth picking up around here? Before I go inside, I figure that there must be, or can't be. But yeah, it seems like I'm getting trophy after trophy now. This game's got some easy trophies to collect and gather. It really does. And that's not like necessarily a bad thing.
Damn.
Really? Alright, there's gotta be something good behind here now. If they've given me 2 enemies to fight.
Not good. This won't last much longer.
A single chocolate bar. Cool. Got it. Alright, let's check this shack or around the shed now. Yokon. Cool. I have things to offer. Yeah, the Arari and the Yokon are like things I'm not worrying about too seriously, but Now that we've been up here and we took care of those Makakashi or noisy ones, I can do the rest of this bullshit now. So, Mom, Dad, I'm home. And because I picked up the Hote-sama, I might be able to get some different cutscenes here.
What's going on? The holes, the doors, everything's changed. Why is it? Hello?
Is it the Shimizu household? Hello! This is Okamoto Fisheries. Thank you for your continued...
Hello?
Alright. Apparently there was a feature in this game where if you felt like you wanted to skip cutscenes, the game would give you the New Game Plus thing, right? Where you're like, are you sure you want to skip the cutscene? Because there are some scenes here that you were not privy to the first time around. Okay, who is that note for? Or by?
Is this really my house?
Inari Sushi. Yep. I can drop off a couple of those. Mamune. It's a hell of a way to get around not saying ramen, I guess.
Why would someone put this here?
And why would they put a talisman on it?
When was this taken?
Okay. So the puzzle is different every time, it seems. I, however, need to get the... Yeah, I, however, need to get the pictured, framed portrait or picture. So I can't just get out of here just yet. Nothing.
This is my parents' room, isn't it?
Alright, so I have plenty of things to offer up. I just had to use that one quick heal item. Okay. There's a propane tank, but no tube.
Is this some sort of offering?
Come on, kid. You know what it is. Why do you got to keep asking stupid questions you got the answer for? Come on. Let's enshrine a few items. Alright. Won't actually need these. Alright. Higashi. That's for my stamina. So apparently there's a couple of times where...
Shu? Is that you?
Yeah. So there are additional things that the game does reveal to me, right? Like,
It won't open. Hang on. What's
Yep.
this doing here? This date. I feel like there's something special about it.
all right. 1962. Right, before I move on ahead. All right. I can go back to that Hokora and give it that last offering, and then I will continue on ahead. I'm telling you, man, it's really upsetting that when you bless or cleanse a sword of a thing that's like haunting it, right? It's like, oh, okay, you get an even more feeble, weak, and anemic version of the same sword. Congrats. Thank you for blessing it. Like, absolutely not what I wanted. Like, I want
My
to...
house. What the hell's happening?
Alright. I guess I'll just keep picking up bandages if the game will keep giving them to me. Pray. I have no EMA, but health will be next. Alright. 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 It's dead. Ferrari, thank you, I guess. Don't actually need that shit sometimes. I've got it covered, at least. I'm actually really upset that I, like the jackass I am, was under the belief that if I had continued using the sword as if it was still cursed, then it would regain the durability of other weapons. And of course, me, being incorrect and wrong, or at least learning through trial and error and playing the game, it was like, no, stupid. So, alas, each time I play this game is like a new lesson being learned.
Is this my room?
No need to see me home. See you tomorrow, partner.
Right, partner.
I like you the way you are now. You wouldn't be you if you went with what others wanted.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Alright.
Hinako! What was that loud noise?
I have no idea. Maybe you're hearing things?
Well, what did you think of the outfit? It's cute, right?
It's like I told you before. Cute clothes aren't really my style. So please stop bringing me those kinds of outfits. It's embarrassing.
Is that so? I guess I'll give it to someone else then.
Yeah, do that.
What a shame. I thought it looked really good on you.
It's not Shu's fault. This is what I wanted.
You know what? I'm really starting to dislike Hinako the more I play this game. Okay, I just heard a fucking creature. So before yeah, I did hear a creature. Dude, fucking, you know what? You're getting the sword. Dude. I'm telling you, man. Sometimes the game hits, sometimes it hits me. It's upsetting that Hinako is got this aversion to being womanly. She even rejects her mother's kind offerings. So, I don't know. Like, I'm a dude, and I'm still grateful and, you know, kind to when someone gives me something. Like, maybe that something is a ball cap. Maybe that something is a pair of pants I didn't have before. Maybe it's this, maybe it's that. But, you know, I'm still grateful, right? I'm still grateful for the kind things that people do for me, even if those kind things aren't necessarily what I wanted, right? I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. Be extra careful to share them when left Hinako and right Hinako, so... Okay. It doesn't feel right, it feels like someone's watching me. The Encyclopedia of Occult Phenomena. Autoscopic hallucination. A type of visual hallucination caused by brain tumors in which an individual perceives their own image before them as if they were standing in front of a mirror. Although it is merely a reflection, there have been extremely rare cases in which hallucinations have been reported to possess a will of their own and are able to hold conversations. In such instances, the reflections will often state negative opinions about or demonstrate hostile behavior towards the individual, such apparitions are thought to be projections of negative feelings through the self that have been repressed. This is also known as the doppelganger phenomena. Okay.
Looks like this opens here.
There we go. Got it.
What's this?
Jesus. Alright, well, I got that at least. That has got to be one of the easiest puzzles to solve, at least. And thankfully, that's like a good thing. So, let's go ahead and put this calendar up and progress ahead. And let's see what's ahead here. Ramoon. And I can still pick up like 4 or so objects. Can't open it. There's monsters past here. Yep. I'm not trying to call the game out on its bluff. However, it is relatively easy. Like, you just remember. Oh, cool. I got grabbed by the grabber and licked her. That's something that my sister brought up the other day when she looked at the creature design for some of these things, and she compared them to like some of the Last of Us creatures, right? Like the clickers, the lickers, the grabbers and such. Grabbers is not something that is from The Last of Us. However, that's not going to stop me from referring to them as such. But she classified, or rather took a look at some of the creature designs, and she was like, oh wow, that looks like the cordyceps brain infection, or like something like that. And I was like, yes, it kind of does, doesn't it?
My diary.
All right, there's a key in there.
Something inside.
Haneko's diary, April 6th. My big day is tomorrow. I can't back out. I'm scared. I want to run away. I don't get it. Why is it already here? Guess you gotta grow up at some point, kiddo. Nothing. No. Oh, a Yokon. I was gonna say nothing, but a Yokon might as well be nothing since I don't use it. All right. I can't wait to get around to using the very vanilla sword now. Nothing. And nothing. We're going 0 for 0. Are we going to go for a third? No! Dried carcass. Awesome. Great. I can't wait to deposit that into the Hokora. Oh, okay. Mom's bag of prescriptions. Shimizu Kimi. Take once after each meal and once before bed. Store it in a cool and dry place. 10 milligrams. Take 1. Take 2. 2. Take 1. 1. 1. Department of Internal Medicine, Prefectural University Hospital. Alright. So, apparently Hinako's mother, Kimi, her name is taking prescription medication because of a complication during the labor and birth of Hinako, which is something that Hinako places upon herself that she blames herself for, which is quite sad. I wouldn't go as far as to say that I wouldn't go as far as to place blame on the complicated birth of some people. And of course, yeah, cool. That's fine. I want to check these doors anyways. Really? Alright, cool. Now, get the fuck out of here. Alright. That's cool. Hey, I think the girl from Silent Hill 4 that had that giant face or head, I was staring at her with both eyes open, was Eileen Galvin, I believe. That's at least what I remember her name being. And she's like a companion you can go on an adventure with, right? But she's like really taken aback by the thing with the head and face, and she's like, please just get me out of here. I don't want to be here. That thing's weird and freaky looking. And which I don't blame her for thinking that was weird and creepy and fucked up, right? Most people normally would, right? Okay. So there is nothing else to get. So let's go ahead and go in the decidedly more fucked up area of the game. I have to admit that the only way for you to progress forward is to go through these doors. I'm telling you, man. I fucked up that counter. I wanted to press R2 to counter, but I was already mid-decision of doing a focused critical light attack, right? And so when I saw the prompt to do a counter, my finger just went in between the R1 and R2 keys, right? Dude. Dude, fucking... That shit was pissing me the fuck off, man. Alright. Alright. There we go. Put the thing in there. Alright, we got the bird key, or fletching key. Really? Dude, stop getting behind me. It's not cool. I don't like it. Stop doing that. How the fuck do you just end up behind me like that? You fucking dickhead, man. I'm telling you. The game really does throw bullshit my way. It really does. I'm starting to get upset at it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it. Can't open it. Of course not. Alright, I gotta go through here and use the fletching key. And I can't use it around here, so I gotta go all the way around at the end here. So just run to the end. Okay. I have to go all the way around to the left. Yeah, all the way around. Like I said, this is probably one of the few Silent Hill games where they don't give you a firearm. And Japan does have a little bit of a gun culture, but not quite the way it is in America, so it is appropriate rather than...
You're not keeping anything from us, are you?
Alright.
I don't know. I seriously don't even remember.
This is fine, dear. Don't you think? What's the concern? What did you think, Hinako?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I figured. That's understandable.
Alright.
Just try to gather your thoughts and think long and hard. Speak with your inner self and really hear what she has to say.
I hate this.
What?
No, no! I'm not doing this!
What's gotten into you, Hinako?
I'll tell you! I hate you, Mother!
What?
I said I hate you! I never want to be like you!
Dad was really absent from that one. I'm telling you that. Who knew that getting the Fox ending of this game would have resulted or had me dislike Hinako more, you know? I'm just like really upset, bro. Like, the fuck's your problem, man? Okay. Which creature or abomination am I facing off with now? Like, that's nothing there. Just had to check. Dude, really? How many times are you gonna do that? Oh, wow. Cool. Okay, so I got most of the things, but where the fuck am I supposed to get one of the picture portraits? Like, okay, hold on. Maybe I gotta get to that puzzle, right? Because right? Do I have to deposit these things?
Does something go here?
Okay. Alright, Licker, come on. Licker. That's a Resident Evil thing, isn't it? Alright, so collectibles. Alright, so what am I supposed to do? Because I haven't picked up the picture portrait to do the puzzle here, have I? Okay. Okay, so I have to get the picture portrait. And that's not here, is it? Is there a room I haven't checked? I am at a loss for words. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to check each room I have been to, or haven't been to. It's stuck. Alright. Like I said, I'm gonna have to check every room I've been to and the ones I haven't yet tried. Can't open. This is upset. I should have gotten it at some point. Or at least I should have come across it. Okay. So that's the one I got with the tube. Okay. That's a no. That's a no. That's a no. Alright, I'm coming up on my 60. So, I'll save the game. I'll see you guys later.